What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Power Rangers Zeo Battle Racer, which was released on the Super Nintendo by Bandai Natsume. And it is based off of the television show Power Rangers Zeo, which is part of the Power Rangers universe, of course. But I never got around to actually watch the show, you know what I'm saying? The only reason I knew this game existed because saw it on a pretty much a retro emulator and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, this game really has no plot to it, but there are like eight playable characters in the game that come from the Power Rangers Zeo show. You know what I'm saying? You can play as the Blue Ranger, the Red Ranger, the Gold Ranger, the Green Ranger, the Pink Ranger, and the Yellow Ranger, King Mandu, and a Cog soldier and stuff. And there's a mystery race that you can unlock if you come in first in each of the races and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, it is worth noting that each of the racers in the game has a different grip, speed, and acceleration. Some have a better grip, while some have a better speed, while some got like a better acceleration. You, I guess the best advice is to pick the the character that most fit what you want to happen in terms of coming in first. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's you want one with the best speed or acceleration and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That there's five specific you would call it circuits. I don't know. They don't technically divide it, but they're you have five spots that has several tracks in them. You know what I'm saying? So in one section there's two tracks. Another one has like three. Another may have like four and whatever and everything. Now, one thing I noticed that when after you complete the races from those five like circuits, there's six battle tracks that you can play after you complete the previous tracks that I mentioned. You know what I'm saying? And, and each battle track has a specific objective to them. You know what I'm saying? Some you can have to do one thing, you have to do something else in another battle track entirely. You know what I'm saying? Now, once you pick a specific character, whether it's the Cog Soldier, one of the Rangers, or King Mondo, you pretty much race against three other characters. So, like half the characters in the game are going to be in the first player mode and stuff like that and everything. And it's pretty much like that throughout the game, whether it's one player mode, two player mode, whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? But it can be if you like pick the Gold Ranger for example, you might face off against the Cog Soldier, King Mondo, and the Yellow Ranger. So I'm guessing that the who your opponents are in this game is really dependent on which character that you picked. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be the same, and I'm thinking it's not gonna be the same every time if you like pick the same character too. You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing about the game is that you're equipped with I think around five or six blasters that you can use against your opponents. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would say don't use them unless you're in like last place, you know what I'm saying, or you're close to winning and you can use it against the character that's in first place for you to win and stuff like that. The first the most there's the one player mode, two player co-op, and the screen is pretty much a split screen, like pretty similar to Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? Like in both in one player and two player mode. Because I remember when I used to have a Super Mario Kart, and when I played the one player mode, the top screen is where um, you actually you see yourself race, and on the bottom screen is was practically the map and everything, and it's the same thing here with Power Rangers Zeo Battle Racer, and this two-player co-op have the same type of split screen like Super Mario Kart for Super Nintendo 2, where player one is on the top screen and the second player is on the bottom screen and all that. And the other modes are in the game are time trials and versus, and they function the same way they are in like the Mario Kart franchise. You know what I'm saying with those two. Now the graphics and designs for Power Rangers Zeo Battle Racer are pretty good with some nice color palettes. But the track design and the color palette pretty much rip off the Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. It's like pretty much the same thing with the split screen, where that aspect of it rips off Super Mario Kart as well in both the one player and two player mode and stuff. Now the controls and gameplay for the game is pretty decent, but the steering can get kind of stiff when you're trying to make a left or right turn on the track and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now the soundtrack is okay, but it's not necessarily impressive and all that. Now, and I'll be honest enough to admit that there was no reason for Power Rangers Zeo Battle Racer to like rip off Super Mario Kart. Plus, there's technically no reason to play the game a second time if you come in first place in every on every track during your first playthrough. I guess the best option is to play this game with somebody under the two-player co-op and stuff. Now, Power Rangers Zeo Battle Racer is pretty decent, but it just had there was no reason for this game to rip off Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo in terms of the track design and the split screen stuff, whether you're playing the one player mode or two player co op and stuff like that. Now, as far as the score, I definitely give Power Rangers Zeo Battle Racer a 7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Mainly, my main gripe is I've been harping on it. Is it's the fact that it rips off Power Rangers. You know, I mean Super Mario Kart on Super Nintendo. You know, so with that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about Power Rangers Zeo Battle Rangers and stuff. Whether it's the split screen or the fact that it rips off Super Mario Kart in the track design and stuff. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.